Wait till you hear this email. You know, just when I think they can't get any worse, just when I think that, I get one that's way out there, right? Strap in. Here we go. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget, I got a book on Amazon if you'd like to reach out and buy that for you, help support the channel here. That'd really help us out a lot. The more you buy, the more production goes down for these, and that'd be wonderful. Also, chadwadetv.com. If you need some consultation or you need some education, I've got some guides on there, you know, and for every one that you buy, it goes right back into the production, you know, of these videos and helps keep this channel alive. And if you could help me out just with a small thing like that, that would be wonderful. Also, don't forget about the Discord. And yes, it's a paid server, so there's going to have to be some money put into that in order to get on there and be able to actually, you know, talk on there and react with people. And hopefully some of you will, and get on there. And it also helps support the channel, so that would really help me out if you did. All right, without further ado, let's hear what old Mikey has to say from, it looks like New Hampshire, another New Hampshire person. Okay. Apparently old Mikey's having some cash flow problems and a surprise tax bill, and they need help fast. All right, now I'm just letting you know, I've already emailed old Mikey and gave him this rundown, so I have already read this. This is not going to be new business for me, and just letting you know. Hey Chad, thank you for all the videos, really appreciate the content. And he goes on with some other flowery things. I'm really in a tight spot and could use your advice. I've been running my smoke shop for about 9 months now. Boy, it already got fucked off. And up until recently, things were going okay. But now I'm suddenly facing a major cash flow crisis. Sales dropped off after the holiday season. Yeah, Joe Biden's economy, bud. Yeah. And I didn't realize how much slower January and February would be. Yeah, they got taxes. Wait till the tax money comes in, it'll get better. I had just placed a big inventory order, and between paying my vendors rent and payroll, I drained most of my business account. Then out of nowhere, I got hit with a tax bill for last quarter that I completely underestimated. You need an accountant, my friend, to be able to forecast what you're going to owe. Now I don't have enough cash to pay both the taxes and the bills coming up next month. I don't want to max out my credit cards. Well, you're going to have to, because I know that could spiral quickly. But I also don't want to start bouncing checks or missing rent, because I know that would destroy my reputation. Yes, it would. It also could get you put in jail because that's, you know, fraud. Just saying. Do you know if it's smarter to try to work out a short-term payment plan with the IRS, ask my landlord for a delay, and maybe even get a small business loan to bridge the gap? Well, that small business loan is going to be 3 or 4 months into getting it. Just letting you know. I feel like I'm drowning and need to find a smart way to handle this before it gets worse. Thanks for any and all guidance you can give. Mikey. Doesn't give a shop, but I'm willing to bet what it is in a way. I'm willing to bet. I mean, if you've got credit cards that you could, you know, take out some advances on, I've done that. You know, that's what it takes to get started. And also, you know, I know you don't have an accountant, because your accountant would have already been telling you what you need to be taking out every single time, every single month, you know, to get forward on this deal. And you've apparently really fucked this off because either you didn't listen or you didn't do it. And I also noticed you didn't get none of that inventory from old Chad at unswholesale.com. But that's neither here nor there. We all make mistakes. We just have some things other people don't, and maybe, you know, you might benefit and would boost your sales because you don't have what everything everybody else has in your area, and you would have something totally different, which really matters and keeps sales going. I also would reach out to the IRS and I would ask them, you know, if I could get a short-term payment plan, 6 months, even, you know, 3 to 6 months. They'll do that, no problem. There's going to be a little penalty, and you know, on that, and not a big deal. I would rather pay them as a high-interest credit card. Believe you me, it won't be anything crazy. I promise you. All right. As far as the landlord goes, hey, being honest with the landlord, unless you've got some stickler who's a dumbass and don't want to help you or work with you in any way, that goes a long way. In all honesty, you just go to them, you explain to them, hey man, this has happened, this, and this, and if I could, you know, I could pay that, you know, a little bit, you know, this month, and give me 3 months to get caught up completely, but I'm going to pay next month and I'm going to do this. But if you don't, man, he's not going to help you. I mean, he is really not going to be pleased with you as it is anyway, because he, you know, he's dependent on that money to make either his payment or to pay his people as well. So you know where he's coming from. So give that some ideas and some thoughts as well. That's what I would do, man. That's me telling you the facts, Mikey. That's how I would go with it, and that's exactly what I would do. All right, guys, if you got an email that you need to shoot me over and you got a problem that is just too fucking big to stop and fix, hit me up over here at askchadwade@gmail.com, and let me know if I can help you out. And yeah, I'm probably going to make a video out of it because I really think it helps everybody to know that they're all in the same boat. Everybody just getting started, man. We don't know everything when we first get open, and it's a good time to do that and sit down and, you know, chop it up together and be able to conversate and try to get some things done. All right, so hopefully that helps some of you, and hopefully you're not in that situation, Mikey. You are in a situation, brother, but you're gonna have to humble yourself and ask for some help from the government, from your landlord, and you're definitely going to have to get some help with a CPA or an accountant or a bookkeeper, either way. And this way they can file you correctly and get you caught up. They can also advocate for you with the IRS as well, maybe even some of the state and local as well. That's what I got, y'all. If you need some help, let me know. Comment down below. Maybe you can help them as well. Maybe you can add some extra content to what I just did. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.